Some of us on here, I find this actually pretty hilarious because of all the things that Ethan Klein has said when it pertains to a whole bunch of conservatives or right wingers, and even libertarians, black people who think their own way. This is what got Ethan Klein suspended from YouTube. He made and this is in quotations, joke if you're watching this live, about hoping that if the Holocaust does come back, he hope, and this is what Ethan Klein said. Ethan Klein's hope that Ben Shapiro is the one that gets gassed first.
I was just gonna say, if there's another Holocaust and people start rounding up the Jews, I just say if they start rounding up the Jews again, I hope Ben gets gassed first.
Now, a lot of people can say, this is horrible. This this is horrible. Ben Shapiro is a white supremacist. Why shouldn't Ethan Klein have made this joke? Because he made a anti-Semitic comment. The same reason that quote unquote anti-Semitic comments that got Kanye West suspended. I'm pretty sure you have a lot of left-wing individuals, a lot of left-wing commentators will say, hey, they finally censoring conservatives for what they say. So it seems that we say because we more on the right side of politics. And turns out that Ethan Klein was wrong. Now, how long he was suspended? I got an article that's up right now to try to see how many, what his suspension time is. So after we get done reading this from an Ethan Klein's Twitter account, we gonna see what's going on and what actually transpired to Ethan Klein getting suspended. So guys, here I am on Ethan Klein's Twitter bio, where he lashes out at right wingers for getting his channel suspended for I hope Ben Shapiro gets gassed first if the Holocaust comes back comment. So, and YouTube, this is what Ethan Klein said. So let me go ahead and show y'all what Ethan Klein said and how pissed off he is that how could someone like him get suspended. So let me go ahead and read y'all his comments on Twitter from Ethan Klein from the H3H3 podcast. A few white supremacists successfully lobbied YouTube to suspend me, a Jewish dual citizen of Israel and USA, for anti-Semitism. Ben Shapiro and friends can virtue signal all they want, but ultimately they are the ones platforming dangerous anti-Semites. All I did was point it out. Ben Shapiro, who was happy to perform a purity test on me and declare me a bad Jew for criticizing Israel. Host Candace, Hitler just wanted to make Germany great again. I don't know when the hell Owen said that. On his website, The Daily Wire. He is constantly excusing, enabling, and platforming real anti-Semitism. Hey, if Candace Owen said that, I need an actual clip of her saying that, and not what they say. From what they said, soft paneling genocidal terror group Hamas and lying about the IDF while trolling over which Jews go first in the next Holocaust is also an interesting look. From the H3 podcast. Okay, so here's what Ethan Klein said. My thoughts on the Palestinian-Israel conflict. The Israeli government is making me sick. Even if Hamas is operating out of a civilian building, it doesn't justify the total destruction of that building. It's inhumane. Netanyahu, hopefully I'm saying that right, is a piece of shit warmonger and needs to go. As a those citizens, I love Israel and the Israel people. They deserve a government that actually believes in peace and not the force. The ultra-right Jewish settlers are among the greatest provocateurs in the world. They are shameless and hateful, fueled by religious zeal and enabled by the Israeli government. I wish the settling and repossession of Palestinian land would stop. I wish the blah 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 and blah blah blah. Okay, so nothing about Ben Shapiro there. The joke that I was suspended for simply points out that Ben, who was desperate to be accepted by his Christian nationalist friends as white, will only ever be seen by them as a useful idiot, and sadly for him, a Jew. Again, this is what Ethan Klein said. The people reported me accepting Ben are tiki torch carrying white Christians nationalists. Are you talking about those paid off people in doing that freaking one debate, that freaking one press conference at the freaking Republican, at one of the Republican nominees convention? Those are obviously paid off. Ethan Klein, in case you didn't know, it's incredible. Wait, what was I at? They do not give a fuck about anti-Semitism or Jewish people. They reveal in the fact that YouTube and other institutions are so quick to act on bad faith and malicious outrage. They are currently the greatest beneficiaries of cancel culture, identity politics, and more outrage. But there's been more cancel culture going on from the left, pushing people on the right to not have a voice. So you got the left wing, all these left wing outlets going to big tech and telling them to censor right wingers, conservative outlets, because we don't want people to hear their ideals. How is this free speech, Ethan Klein? You are not a free speech advocate. You say you mad that they suspended you for some comments you made about Ben Shapiro, but then when it came down to it, when you got suspended, when you got suppressed of your voice, now all of a sudden you butthurt. I don't want to hear jack out of you, Ethan Klein. You're an idiot. They do not give a. They reveal in the fact that YouTube and other institutions are so quick at that. They are currently the greatest bit. That it's incredible that they have become the party of free speech while decrying and lobbying for my deplatforming. You have been doing the same thing, Ethan Klein. I don't want to hear jack. Last time you want to freaking Aber and Preach censored. Aber and Preach they're more moderate than they are right wingers. They're moderate. But you wanted them censored because of some things they said you don't like. So you can't be saying shit. While decrying and lobbying for the platform, they both condemn and defend cancel culture in the same breath. I, unlike many who would dismiss me as woke, have spent hundreds of thousands actively fighting to strengthen our First Amendment. No, you haven't. Our first lawsuit against my house, I don't know who that is, has been published on copyright.gov as a seminal case for fair use and is often cited in legal briefs. Our current lawsuit with Ryan Kavanaugh seeks to accomplish the same. I will not back down or be silenced by bad faith provocateurs. I have no apology. As Ben Shapiro says, facts don't care about your feelings, only he meant it. And I once again humbly request that all naysayers, haters, detractors, and follow fans alike suck my tiny Jewish dick. Thank you. That was stupid. Ethan Klein just came out and said, "Yeah, I got a tiny dick, so suck it." Okay, so after that, after reading what he said, let's go to this article by the Jerusalem Post about the whole Ben Shapiro Ethan Klein joke. This Ethan Klein joke, that's in quotations, and this is from October 20th, 2022, which is the day after Ben Shapiro gets gas first joke. Prominent YouTubers account suspended. A few white supremacists. Okay, we're at that. After a joke about Ben Shapiro getting gas first in another Holocaust fell flat and raised controversy in online spheres, prominent YouTube comedian Ethan Klein's nothing he says is funny podcast channel was suspended on Friday, and the video in which the remarks were made was deleted. I already read that. Ben Shapiro and friends can virtually all they want, but ultimately they are the ones platforming dangerous anti-Semites. In a now deleted video, Klein has been criticizing rapper Kanye West for his recent anti-Semitic remarks. We here attack Shapiro because the Pundit's Daily Wire outlet employs political commentator Candace Owens. Klein shared in his opinion that Owens had taught West his anti-Semitic rhetoric. Again, this is what Ethan Klein said. If there's another Holocaust and people start rounding up the Jews, again, I hope Ben Shapiro gets gas first or last. Klein has said, do you think it should be more justice if he gets first or last? People thought Kanye's comment was anti-Semitic. This is the definition of anti-Semitic. On Friday, Klein explained the joke down suspended for simply points out that Ben, who is desperate to be accepted by his Christian nationalist friends as white, will only ever be seen as a useful idiot and sadly for him a Jew. Again. Shapiro had responded to Klein's remarks on Thursday, saying that if there was another Holocaust, I would hope that Ethan and his family escaped. But maybe that's just me. Klein responded to Shapiro saying that it was a joke. It's not a very good joke. And again, I don't see how Ethan Klein is a comedian. And while perhaps in poor taste, and lesser evil than Shapiro's platforming of West by way of Owens. Saw peddling genocidal terror group Hamas and lying about the IDF while trolling over which Jews go first in the next Holocaust is also an interesting look. Shapiro also said in a response to the video. Klein also attacked Shapiro, drudging up an old tweet from 2011 in which Shapiro said that I don't want to read that because I don't know if I'm gonna be deplatformed. But for what they said, for what Klein, yeah, you know, I'm just saying. Klein also attacked Shapiro, drudging up an old tweet from 2011 in which Shapiro said that bad Jews largely vote Democrat. As one of YouTube's most prominent comedians, I don't find either Klein as comedian because a lot of his stuff he said, I did not laugh. Klein has amazed millions of followers with 6.13 million subscribers on his old channel, H3H3 Productions, and almost 3 million subscribers to his newer podcasting channel. It's super anti-Semitic. Obviously, Jewish people are not a monolith, and there's not a conspiracy, commented Klein. It's just pure, unbridled anti-Semitism. There's just no other way to put it. There's no other way to read it. End of story. He's promoting every conspiracy theory about Jews that you could think of, said Shapiro. I'm a bit sleepy tonight, but when I wake up, I'm going. Okay, that's what West said. So, the H3H3 podcast got suspended on YouTube. Again, it didn't say how long. Maybe a week. Who knows? Yeah. So he got suspended for his. I hope Ben Shapiro gets gassed up first if they bring the Holocaust back. Again, Ethan Klein said this, and he really was not expecting to get suspended like this. When some people say that cancel culture is on both sides, it really is. You had some left wingers calling for the suspension of some right wingers, and you got some right wingers calling for the suspension of certain left wingers. So cancel culture is on both sides. The left just uses it more because these big companies are more worried about trying to save face because they don't want to be looked at like they are out here promoting white wingers who a lot of people deem as, you know, Nazis, which is, again, it's false. Because a lot of these guys are not that way. I talked to some of them. They can have, like, they can vote Republican, but as far as some of these Republicans goes, they don't actually like some of the Republicans in the Republican Party. Here's Kevin McCarthy, Mitch McConnell, and a whole bunch of other people. But because Ethan Klein made this one comment about the Holocaust and hoping Ben Shapiro gets gassed up first, now a lot of people are pissed, and he's wondering why he ended up getting suspended off of YouTube again, maybe for a week. A lot of people can say that, you know, this is hypocritical. Ethan Klein celebrated Andrew Tate being censored. Even though some things I agree on Andrew Tate, some things I don't agree with Andrew Tate. Ethan Klein was one of the first ones to celebrate this, like one of the big guys to celebrate it, and you can't say, oh, I should not be censored, I should not be deplatformed when people that you don't like or you don't agree with got deplatformed. It's kind of hypocritical. And a lot of things that and that they have been so many experiments going on where some people gave some things that Andrew Tate said, and some people actually agree with that. But then when they found out that Andrew Tate said it, now all of a sudden they flabbergasted that he said that. So it's the same thing when it comes to Ethan Klein from the H3H3 podcast. He wanted to get Amber and Preach. He wanted to get them censored. He wanted them shadow banned. He wanted them deplatformed. But now all of a sudden, when he's the one that got deplatformed and he got suspended, now all of a sudden it's freaking it's a freaking civil war going on. Now all of a sudden he's pissed. Now all of a sudden he's off of free speech. Guys, hypocrites, idiots at their finest. Regardless of how you feel about Ben Shapiro, that Jewish take about when if the Holocaust comes back, what from Ethan Klein said, there's a reason why he got deplatformed. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about comments below. You guys like I'm saying, blah. If you guys like I'm saying, like I'm subscribed, share the video, hit the notification bell. I'll see y'all next one. Peace. Also, make sure you join me on my Discord. You know, the links are in the description below. You guys want to have a conversation, want to talk. You guys want to promote your own videos. You want to talk about gaming, movies, and TV shows, or politics. You know, just, you know, hit that link in the description box below, and let's have a chat. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch. I'll be on my Twitch sometimes displaying games, to be chilling. Some new games coming out this year that I want to play, especially when it comes to, like, you know, Resident Evil games. And, you know, just make sure you subscribe there, you follow me there, and let's have some fun. Also, make sure that you do like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, because, you know, the YouTube algorithm is hurting everybody at this point, and they do not like seeing small guys like myself grow. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, because your man try to get paid here, people. It don't take nothing but a second.